Still thinking what I will draw today or practice today. Maybe a bit like referencing things? Maybe. I think I should look more to references. And Kuro Jave, welcome. And next Dragon, welcome. I think today I will just like reference stuff to have kind of like a change of pace. As for use or like kind of like mind, what's called like mind making up poses or something. It's good to switch it up here and there, right? Checking poses. Like, I think like it's good to like reference like bodybuilders and stuff for like kind of like wrestling, like show wrestlers and stuff. But I guess maybe show wrestlers make more sense, right? Because I think like I want like kind of actiony poses, right? That are natural. But also full body kind of. Let's see. I'm like a ninja dodging AI slop in my references. Old side triceps, it's like a side triceps. I guess like it's still like a bodybuilder shot, right? But I think like here we can see like the triceps nicely, right? Like this part, this side angle, I don't draw often, so that's a good practice. I'll just keep like looking for more. Of course, like if anyone has like biceps flex can do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 2,000, so today I want to try like triceps. There's also like one manga where like I think like they have like the background characters really well drawn with the triceps. Maybe like I have it like saved somewhere. Let's see. If not, I can like look through my... Is it fine if I reference manga on stream? Or will there be something? Not sure. I will quickly get the book. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. The book is called... Can I like read this? I'm not sure. Can I like read kanjis? Like I think like Kisa Ten Kisa Koyu Mao Shiro. I think. Mao ga Isa Nahu Isaten. Yeah, so like the sign only says Kisa. Okay, I'll quickly check because like what I liked about this, I found it randomly in a bookstore and like I've ordered like in Japan, right? I had to kind of like spend some time because my train got early and they got in this bookstore and then they saw it and it is like full of furries. Or like beefy furries. They're relatively realistic, so like not totally the style that I would draw, but definitely really inspiring. And what I really love about it is that I think there's like even like a real like detail in the background characters. So the background characters often are also drawn with like kind of like this like tricep sweep, right? Which is I think really fun, right? Like it basically like means that the artist doesn't have a problem at all depicting the arm from all angles, right? And or like from many angles, or like from more angles than me. And I think that's really fun. Like I think like when I look at the backgrounds, I can totally feel the fun the artist is having. Or at least I hope the artist is having fun all the times, right? This is also great here. Okay, let's see. It's like a little dog sitting somewhere. Okay, I just need some pictures. I'm not sure like if I can like I think like if I just take like a picture of a part of a frame, it's not spoiling the comic, right? And I think then for just research purposes, it should be fine. I think. Right? It's not like the what's called not like republication or something. I'm not sure it was like a middle-aged woman. And I asked like, could I have a black bag? Even like if it, like basically like in Japan they have like black bags, right? Maybe in other countries too. Like when you have like something that you don't want to show in the public transport. Or like things that are not for the public. Then you can put it in like a black bag. But I put also the general manga in the black bag. I think like basically like I'm thinking like if I'm like an office worker, salaryman who loves manga, then he has it also in a black bag maybe. But I think like I had like a really not like weird but like kind of funny interaction with kind of like a friend of a friend or something. Or a friend of a friend of a friend of an acquaintance or something. And a friend and I think he talked about like kind of like because I'm like Western, right? Kind of like that, like in public transportations. I think like a lot of Western people have like no inhibitions to like show their like kind of spicy books or whatever, right? And I think that was kind of like a funny interaction. So I think some people think that I'm a deviant. But it is not like that. I'm of course extremely timid. Okay. I want to try. This is so fun too. Yeah, I think it's really fun. This is fun. It's also not like how I would draw the faces, of course. Just really fun. This is great too. This is crazy inspiring, kind of like. It's just like a background shot. But it's just like a background shot of like kind of a square hole. Oh, I should not like cannot even like reference it in like the things because like it's like so guess I can censor it because like I don't want to like it have like any like I mean like it's like totally safe for work, but it could have like spoilers for the story, right? And I don't want to like spoil anything. Difficult. You also draw really great food. I guess like it's like a food comic, right? Mostly food comic. What can I do to achieve that level of like being comfortable with drawing in like weird angles? I think like that's something that I can totally do that with time, right? I kind of look at a lot of like back angles of arms, which are not always like totally correct perspective wise, but it basically doesn't matter as long as you have like the kind of like the big things. This is so great too. Yeah, it's basically like really great, like naturalness of anatomy. Really fun. More rice. There it is. Just wanted to look, take a picture of this panel. Deviant artist. Yeah, sadly, like deviant art is like just full of AI slop. It was good while it lasted, with all their Sonic OCs. Okay, that's good. The thing is, I'm not sure if I can like show the comic panels on stream. I think that's kind of a gray zone, even if it's just like, uh, even if it's just like duration, right? Oh, but of course, like for today, we want to more reference real life. Oops. Kind of the challenge, right? So like that we make the decisions what we draw or not draw, pronounce, however, right? Also like check for more. Oh, and I'm a penguin guy and just the wolf. Welcome. And the lemon hat. Welcome. Good morning. Let's see. Also, I totally over that workout today. I had like, I thought like, let's do an experiment. Let's eat a burger and a milkshake just before workout. And it was a bad idea. I almost threw up. But I pushed really hard. So that's good. So I did some new records. So that's good. Records for me. So I think like for this thing here, yeah, I want to like kind of like focus on this part, right? Like this part, the different tricep sets. We all know the different tricep sets, right? What artists do you listen to usually? Let's see. I don't listen to much at all, I guess. I like soundtracks of games, like Monster Hunter, or recently Chrono Trigger. That was kind of like an inspiration for my like business soundtrack that kind of stopped working now. I'm not sure why. Bit inspired by Chrono Trigger and that of the Colossus, the original Minecraft things. So do I want to draw like this or do I want to draw like this? This with this. A whole lot of muscle. Yeah. I think like it's kind of like even if you don't, well, like, it basically doesn't matter, but basically, like, even if you don't draw the individual muscles, I think, like, on, like, really, like, bodybuilder types or, like, show wrestlers, you can, like, see the individual muscles more easily. And I think that's great to learn, because even like, how it's called, even like non-muscular people have muscles underneath the skin, right? Like if you would not have a skin, everyone would just be like super buff, right? Like this. I want to like show the kind of shape of it, right? You can just like, or like show the shading like this. Something like that. You can also like show the I also saw recently on someone's black and white inking. Wait, it also like stopped here. Like this it works. That they like drew on the highlights like this, right? Maybe I will change that later. Yeah, if I think about it here, I think it's nice that like here, kind of the triceps still like in this angle goes a bit over it, right? From the angle. I think that's a cool thing. Then Taco, welcome. What's the here? Yeah, Hago is a great artist too. Everyone check him out. I think I really vibe with his what's called, some things concepts he explains, or like basically like ask a lot of silly questions, but I get like kind of like, I think like I get like really useful stuff for me, for my brain back, that I can chew on later or like sleep over it and stuff, right? Then like while I sleep I get more of it or whatever. But it's nice, I think. Probably too much here. Better. There's also like these things here, which are like the, what's called in English, serrations or something. And I guess like for the triceps, this is something that people have relatively fast. I would not draw it everywhere though, but I think it's good to show for the triceps, because that's just something that's like really fast, like crisscrossing. And I guess we should not like, or like I should not like, for my like mental thing, not like miss, what's called miss, like this is not like not mix up, right? I should not mix up this with this here, which is basically the two triceps heads, or like 3 triceps heads, but I'm jumping too much because the comic is 3 triceps heads. This is like called triceps, right? So there's like this here, and then there's this here, and there's like someone else hiding, and he's like basically like behind there or something. So yeah, welcome. So should also like probably like just like do like the general shape first, right? Like I could like go like, yeah, but I can also do it kind of faster, right? And I like how this kind of swoops down. Like I think like this, but this is thick here, and it's thinner here. It's I think a fun bit about it, right? And this is the triceps tendon, and this is like the other head, right? I totally like can get like a maybe make one here and one there or something, right? Maybe something like this. And it's also like a highlight here. I don't want to like mix it up too much. Okay. Triceps. This is triceps. And it like extends here. Kind of this shape or something. Maybe like this big. And this thing too, like the swoop of it is great, right? Because like normally we draw it more from this side. So I'm thinking... Then like it goes like... wraps around, right? Those are really funny, I think. Why are arms so funny? Okay, and then here the biceps. I guess like there's like a bit like the belly between like triceps and brachialis. There's like brachialis. Or like I guess we can like also draw it like this. And then the biceps. I like how it's like just like kind of like still straight here, right? I think that's cool. This looks totally like a Picasso piece right now. But it doesn't matter. Maybe let's add a vein here. Maybe like this, I'm not sure. And I'll probably draw it a bit like fast. Faster drawing. And I will just like do it like this. Or like a... this, we can like later... later draw like... not look at like... total like... something. It's also like not as high. Like of course can change it again. Then let's see. I think like the from here. Let's say it's here somewhere. And there are names for all these muscles, right? This one here. And this one here. I guess like this goes like more. This. And like a triangle shape. Popular artists. What are popular artists? Out here. I think that's also like a good like shape where like I never like drew like this part much on this angle, right? Because it's really like too flat now. Like, we need to like add something like this, right? It's too confusing. It's too many things going on. Okay. Oh god. And is it like the extensors, right? Or are they like the flexors? No, they're the extensors, right? Extending your arm. And like putting the fingers back. Something, okay. Yeah, that shows again that like the forearm is like suspiciously long, right? Like why is this so long? Look how long it is. And here it's like this. Yeah, it's kind of... Not bad, but like I should not do the put here, I should do it down there. Nice. It's your favorite band. Favorite band. How do people draw fingers? No. Maybe I can just do like the general shape first. Like this. It's kind of together. Right, there's like the farm, right? Like on the other side is the farm. Then with this. That gets down, and then like there's the nail. Something like this. No, it looks like a carrot. Why do the fingers look like carrots? I just need to make them thicker. Then they don't look like carrots. It's kind of same here, but like this can be less. Ta-da! 1, 2, and then like the last one is like really small. Something like that. Nice. And then the wait a second, that's the second hand. Why do people have 2 hands? Okay. He's putting up a challenge, but we can do it. And also like this is too high up. Challenging us with his 2 hands, but we have 2 brain sides, so we can do it. Everything. That sounds great. What kind of music do they play? Like only like this space here, right? So like maybe this part here. Make it a bit smaller. We can make this part here more going back to. I think that's. I like how like this shadow here, right? It makes it look like it's sunken in, kind of. Maybe that's also Photoshop, I'm not sure. But I can just think of like really big shadows here. Really scrolled, but doesn't matter. I think there's still too big, kind of like this. Needs to be smaller. Oh, I got rated by Bruno Bear. Thanks so much. Hello, Bruno Bear's Furry fans. I am Blan, and I can learn to draw muscle for a wrestling comic.
Tam_Dargy just followed.
Follow me on my journey to greatness. I can do it. I will be the king of furry muscle art.
Max_Fan_Chris just followed.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks, I also like the ref. I like this bodybuilder because he seems like he trains arms more, or like he trains arms more than other bodybuilders. I'm not sure why they don't train arms more. Or maybe it's just like individual differences, but basically I will fix it by just training arms and pecs and back and legs. Oh, Checkpoints, I can do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And Mystery Monkey. You love my ASMR, thanks so much. I will do much more. But not today, because like today I'm really... Like a lot happened today. But... Good things. Or neutral things. Or a lot of housekeeping. I like how
Julio
like
392 just followed.
Oh, thank you for following, Julio. Also, yeah, I hope it's like not too boring, but like, look, I just can do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm flexing like with my arms. Also, like I did like 8 or 9 bicep sets today, so that was fun. So what I'm thinking like with my brain, or like what I'm telling my brain to think, is basically, if I would draw it, I would do it like this, right? But look, the light here goes kind of through, right? It's not interesting. And it kind of means... What does it mean? I'm not sure what it means, but basically like the skin is stretching over it, right? So like, there's not everything without skin. Or something. So maybe that also means that like I should like look more... Like I draw like the individual muscles, right? Oh, biceps I can do it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I will totally get so buff by getting all these redeems. Okay. So what I meant here is that not on all parts, like here also not, right? And it's a thing like, I guess like you have to squint a bit. Because like realism is so realistic, right? But here, for example, I can just remove it, right? And I guess for now... I also remove all this? No. Maybe it makes it easier for now to follow? I'm not sure. Or I'll just keep it and then like do it in the shading. I can also like do it like with like quick like different colors or whatever. Important this part here. I think we can get a bit bigger. Because then we can like push this behind it, right? That's like an important detail, and like the shadow here that we can later draw with shadow color. But now just so we have it. And the packs. I'm trying not to get the nuance right. I'm looking at like tiny things, right? Can even get like the... this. And here like that it's like, if you think about the 3D thing, that it starts later, right? Full angle thing, because like the angle is relatively down. And this thing is also like 3D, right? I'm trying to think about this in 3D, but it's a bit hard. So fun. I think like I'm having like really like fun with like the challenge of like a lot of the art things, right? Like I think like it makes my brain not hurt, but like it's like a puzzle, maybe? Is it like a puzzle? I'm not sure. Also I made this trick to myself. Like this. And you can see a tiny bit of the shoulder. So fun. Maybe a tinier bit. Tinier bit of a tiny bit. Okay. Ah, that's so fun. And then we have like the head that is here. Isn't it weird that I have like such a big space here? It's totally different, right? Something... Where's my problem here? This starts here, this starts here. It's kind of like... I think it's a line here. It's a line here. It's kind of like this. But then it's like basically like a line here, right? And here it's like... This is a line. I'm seeing everything in lines now. I guess it's not too bad, but it could be like a bit more down. Then it looks more realistic. And I guess like this shape is a bit. Oh, we can push it more. Okay. Yeah, I'm really having fun. The thing is, like, I would love to like talk with like other kind of like seasoned muscle artists. I mean, like Haku is also a muscle artist, and it worked really well. And of course, like some people where it kind of doesn't work. Yeah, I'll keep it like this. There are like people who have a lot of knowledge where I thought that I like can get something for it, but then I cannot get anything from it. But it basically doesn't matter, right? It doesn't mean anything else. And with some, it randomly works well. And Art of Arty, welcome. We are just talking about, or like I was just talking about, great artists. You're also a great artist. Always enjoying when I see your art. Okay. But yeah, that's like definitely like really like Kami-san, like god artists, god tier artists. That's right, god tier artists. They are god tier artists that I think have probably thought a lot about these things, right? And I wonder like with whom I would like would totally like talk about these concepts, because like it's a lot in my brain when I'm working on stuff, right? So it's kind of like I want to like kind of have like really nerdy drawing otaku talk. That makes sense? And yeah, maybe I'm just talking too much. Maybe that's why the stream is good for me, because I can just talk about all these things. Yeah. I don't like that this thing here and this thing here are so parallel, right? It looks a bit awkward when I like do it. And I can like, I think like this is here, right? So I think like here too. If you go like here, kind of like this. And here it's kind of like this. Like this could have more space. And this one, so fun. So I think like this one here can get a bit more down. Then it's a bit fuller kind of. Maybe he did a lot of like chest dips. I like chest dips. I did triceps dips today, which is like I'm using the same machine. Like it's a dip machine, right? Like it's like... I think the shoulder... What don't I like about the shoulder? I think like this shoulder looks like a paprika and mine looks like a spoon. So it needs to be a bit more connected, I think. Maybe I should like delete the like shading line, because it's like just like a, again, like just like a... And then like here. I think like if I like focus long enough on a spot, I can notice the problems relatively easily, right? So I think my eye is getting better with it. It's kind of interesting how like everything is a shape, right? So if you draw all the shapes, like if you draw all the shapes, then this shape is there, right? But you did not draw the shape. Why does this part here look so flat? Maybe we can just add like this. Doesn't have this, right? It's like just like I want to like show the geometry or something. Never talking too much. Oh, thanks so much. Oh, Mikey the Wolf, and no problem at all if you're too late. Like, this stream is not the most important thing. And if you bless me with your presence, then that's always just a bonus. Okay, what else? It's like this, this. There's a big difference here, right? And let's draw the other arm, which is the biggest challenge, the non-facing arm challenge. Is it? Oh, that. That's great. I think that's like kind of craft store, right? Or like something. Not craft store, how it's called. Like where you get like paint and stuff, right? So I don't see it here. I like how like if you notice it, this is like a wiggle here, right? I want to like get the spirit of this wiggle, right? Like this. Then this here. And this is like the other side of this part here, right? Like going whoosh. And then it's like here. Doing the same, right? Like this is basically meant to be the same here. I wonder if he meant that. That. Whoosh. Like here maybe. Can I show here the something a bit more? Like this. That. Kind of have more space like this, but let's just ignore that detail for now here. There's like some foreshadowing. That's... Oh, it should connect to this here. Wait a second. It's not now the... Get through everything of this too high. I guess like here it's also like relatively kind of low, right? This is like this. It's a bit more angled. On mine it's a bit less angled, but it's still angled. But I could put everything a bit more down, right? This. Maybe it's cheating to like use this. Tiny bit down. Just a tiny bit. And a bit outside maybe? Maybe we can something like that. Also we should give him a face. Megatron says peak. This much. Also, which character should it be? Should it like a dragon or should it be a furry? We can like do multiple things, right? Perfect. Favorite Hosamo character. Who's my favorite Hosamo character? My favorite Hosamo character. I like. Let's see who I like. I like, of course, like the Kamui. But I also like the Krampus. Because he's totally like South German representation. But he's also like kind of like a strong character, like beefy character that is kind of weak, I think. Like or at least like soft-willed. And I like the secret agent bodyguard dog. Or maybe Monitaka, but Monitaka is like just like a tiny boy. Okay, I can Google him. Monitaka. It's like cute. He has like cuteness factor. Oh, wait a second. If I Google that, then it's kind of like some kind of knife. I guess it's a knife. I need the official art. Oh, also, I'll be right back. Quick hydration break. Quick hydration break. Okay, you cannot read this. Anyways, I'll be right back. And I think Monitaka doesn't fit to this body, but we can figure it out later. I'll be right back. Oh, and Tika is welcome. So I'll be right back. Everyone, please hydrate too. I'm back. Did you all miss me? Okay. Why is this so... Oh. Alright. So, monitor card, I will Google Osamo. Then I don't get, like, knives. I don't know he's a knife. Let's see the official art. I think the funniest thing still for like Osamo for me is, I mean, like, it makes sense, but is that one character is voiced by the voice actor of Dio. I think that's so cool. Let's see. And then, so I'm on this like wiki or something. Okay, and then... on the land of War. What is Krampus from? There's like a Tirna Nog. Oh, that makes sense. Like, so like Krampus is from Tirna Nog. I'm probably like butchering the name, but that's I think like the Celtic one, or maybe not just Celtic, but also Germanic. But I'm not sure if Krampus is Germanic. He's probably Celtic, right? If it's like a demon thing. Because like Germanic is kind of like Greek. But of course like it's not like the same, but it's kind of the same origin, right? So there's like one like thunder god and stuff, and one like father god who's a thunder god, or like the son of it. Narrated. And that's also like how the weekdays are called, right? Like Donnerstag is first day. That means Dona means thunder. About like the thunder god, but then it's like, is it the same in English? What does first mean in first day? Maybe thirsty? First day. First day. It says Tunos Day. In Old English, it's Tourist Day, which named after the Old English god Tunor, which is the Germanic god of thunder, or Dona in German. 2 of 4, exactly. Right, it's basically first day, right? It's just like, sounds a bit different. Torsdag in Danish, Norwegian and Swedish. Yeah, that's closer to right. Because I guess like in like English it changes to like the H sound, right? Understand. Nice. Okay. Sorry, where were we? We wanted to draw muscles, right? So, Tirna Nog is based on Celtic mythology and European folk tales. And it's named after Celtic overworld. I think that's also kind of like a nice, like, bittersweet or like also kind of haunting thing, right? Like the folk tales are like the last, how it's called, vestiges of some kind of like forgotten gods. That's really scary. Toastag. Toastag. Right. Toastag. I'm not sure how you say it in Norwegian. Oh. I'm not sure. Wait, how was it called again? Pepperkukahis. That means gingerbread house in Norwegian. That's the only thing I know in Norwegian, probably. Okay, so let's concentrate here. Krampus. Yeah. Krampus. In German it says, in French, the names of days are more akin to planets. Right, it's like Lundian something, right? Oh, Cyril, are you impressed by my 1 or 2 hours classes of French that I had in my whole life? You like building pepperkakehus? Yes? But then I don't like eating it because like it can gets kind of stale. I like more like the really like soft gingerbread. And also I think gingerbread is best when it's not totally caked in like sugar. And okay. I would say now all the French days. So okay, all the French days. One day means wait, is it planets? Mercur day, Mercur day, Merdi, Merdi, Verdi, Lundi, Venus day. Okay, I give up. What did I want to do? Right, I wanted to look for Moritaka. Krampus. It's nice that they are like called Krampus, like he's called Krampus and not Krampas, right? Krampus. I guess like in English it's also Krampus, but like sometimes when like German words get translated to English first and then Japanese, then some syllables get jumbled up. Okay. I think this is the official sprite of him. Let's see. I guess this is like Kendo Club clothing, I think. Okay. I think we can get this really close, right? Like, they basically look the same already. Like this thing, he and him, right? Okay. I'm too excited again. Maybe he needs the eyeline really small, really far down. I don't know any French. Spherical man. I'm impressed. I'm so impressive. I can speak like Norwegian and I can speak French. And I definitely can speak German. Guten Tag. Okay, let's see. So I think he totally has like a really boxy face, right? So he's totally scratched up. But it's just from like practice. Or like he fell into a cactus. Or maybe he fought a cactus. But he fought the cactus valiantly. Okay. And the eyebrows are also kind of funny. Let's see. Maybe that's a too big eye. Okay, let's continue. making him like this, like kind of like cat. Yeah, this looks like a teddy bear now. Maybe this eye is too big. But he has like fierce eyebrows. Look, I'm getting this detail right, that like this is like split up here. I'm drawing it like in a different line style, but still. Okay. I want different eyes, but let's continue here. He needs like an extremely big mouth. What is this? The eyes need to be different, right? If the eyes are right, then everything is fine. How can we get the eyes right? But look, like the highlights are both on the right side, right? But like right now he looks up. Maybe that's fine. It's like these like teeth, right? Now it's art. Maybe a bit higher. Doesn't need to be like totally on model, right? Maybe he shouldn't look up, but should look more down. Yes. Okay, and then we need a bit of fluff. This is a bit too much space here, but try to fix that later. And more fluff here. Bit less like cat ears, right? It's more like dog ears. No, that's like totally like same drawing, but just like figuring out how he works, right? Still, I think like a good thing to do practices like this. I think it's helpful. Kind of like figure out the character. Much more space here, right? And so we mark this. And just like shift the whole ear thingy. this. Ooh. It needs to still be a bit smaller and a bit more inside. It's still too wide, right? I think the whole upper thing is too big. Something like that is better. Because I think there's not the biggest brain, right? Because that way he doesn't get hit as easily when sword fighting. I think. Oh yeah, the like tongue makes it much better, I think. Okay. Finished. No. He's not the right character for our anatomy study. But maybe like we can be like, yeah. He needs something like this, right? He needs like wait a second. This is not the kendo pose. This looks more like a. Okay. Back once I can do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's not a kendo pose, but we can just add like a silly head. We add like one of those like. And like a feather, right? It's a feather. How do I draw a feather? I have no idea. And then he's the musketeer, right? We just need to like to make the point. How do we make the point of a sword like foreshortened but also pointy? Like it's just like a line, right? Like this like fancy like. When's the track will come? Divided mode, yes. And it says, oh, draw some Ombre Tiger. And also got a new character, but like he's called Elder Salomonis 666. He's the head butler from the future. I guess like Salomonis and 666 is connected to probably like the, how it's called. The like Jewish folklore one, right? But is that called Gehenna or was it the hell? 1 second, I will check. Gehenna. I'm not sure. Okay, I totally like mixed them up. Mesopotamia and then Mephistopheles? Mephistopheles? So it's just hell? Abrahamic scriptures, yeah. As well as demons in certain related occult texts. Right. Demonic figures in Abrahamic scriptures. So maybe that's. Can I look for him? Connection with Tostag, blah blah blah. Oh, sorry, I'm scrolling so much. And Tigadia says, I think there's a difference between French from France and Quebec. Do I pronounce Quebec right? Quebec. Kish. Kish. Yeah, I'm again not sure what I'm doing. I'm French lapping. Okay. Then. Right. There's difference in English language, mainly in US, Canada, UK, Australia, New Zealand, Ireland, and Scotland. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, the thing is, like, I'm really bad at, like, doing, like, the totally... Wait a second. I randomly drew Monitaka French laughing, right? How do you say that? On guard? En garde. I'm not sure. I'm just like randomly adding accents and then it's French, right? No accent. Okay, no accent. I thought like there was something missing. Okay, maybe should I keep it? Now it's a French word. He's so like he's like a tiny silly French larper, right? Like he's so sure of his grammar. Les engarder. Yes. Like I would say like he took like a French class once, just like me in middle school, right? And now he thinks he's French. Le engarder. Yeah, that sounds good. Maybe he speaks in vertical. And this needs to be like now, like... No. I have to make the sounds that makes it better. And this follows the line here. Perfect. Oh, he needs a cape, right? He needs a cape, then it's even better. Blowing in the wind. And it has a French fleur de lis on it, which I totally can draw from memory. In can I draw it from memory? 1, 2, 3. No. How does it look? How does the lily look? Like this? No. True. I think like it's coming from a place of love, right? So it's like, I hope it's endearing and not annoying. If it's annoying, please tell me. This thing here. He's saying, hey, I'm French now. Wait a second. It needs to be again. Can I put this all in there? Like this, or would it be like this? No, that's bad. little bit like this as well. But should I then like do this part here straight again, right? Ist ein bisschen schlecht. Exactly. Oh, thanks so much. And thanks so much, Surrender. And nice, bro. Welcome. Okay, now I will draw this thing here so that it's correctly displayed on this thing here without using transform tools, right? That's what I trained for. Welcome to local mechanic. So doesn't have to be perfect, right? Then we have this here. Then no. Totally doesn't look like anything. Maybe like this? It's distracting. We can just... Yeah. I will not keep it, it reads bad. Maybe I'll just do it with color. But I'll remember it. I hope there are a lot of French Molly Tucker fans, because it's more front facing, right? Okay, I think like I have to like musketeers. French wolf in boots, exactly. Wait, they don't have all capes? There's so many different renditions. The Musketeers historically accurate costume. One from 1948 in color, that's crazy. Yeah, I think that's actually the best one, probably. This one here. He needs like the blue feather, right? Maybe so was it really high? Maybe that would also be fun. Not sure. Easily readable though. Can I like... Would it be more like this or more like this? No, this looks more. And then we need like this. Look, it's like the same thing here, right? Like this. Just like. Also, his like face is not that big. Like I'm making like a chibi character out of the chibi character, right? So I should like make him at least a bit bigger. I think for duplicate I should also like get the shortcut, right? What is duplicate shortcut? Clip Studio. I can imagine how I will call the comic page. It would be like something like Oritaka no Rantsuchi ni naru no hanasi. Okay, Clip Studio duplicate layers. Duplicate. Control J. Control J. And for join. What? Doesn't do anything. Control J. Control J. Okay, maybe. I think it was file. It doesn't show it right, but it's like file. And then. Command bar, no. Preferences, no. And key. Shortcuts. And then. Layer. And then. Duplicate layer. Doesn't have anyone. So I'll say Control D. Control D is already used in select deselect. Oh. What else can I use? Control A? No, I used it already. Control B. What can duplicate be? B? Doesn't make sense. Control J. Okay. And then I have like the shortcut that's Control Y. Control X. No. Control Q. Yeah, I have this, right? I can totally fix things by doing. I'm a pro artist now, look. We can actually use it to our advantage, right? Like maybe like I can like see more easily that like he's kind of cross-eyed. Maybe the problem was in the other eye. later. Needs to be more fierce, right? This still should look silly. Please, you speak with a few different languages, Brian, especially with your sweet German accent. Thanks so much. Okay. Thanks so much. Okay, what's good word? Yes, thanks so much. That means a lot to me. It's still kind of weird. I will probably just try to eyes again in the end. Oh, I you can do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Thanks so much. And back bounce. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ta-da. But let's try again to make the fiercest eyes possible. Maybe I think this is also kind of good, but why does he look to the side? Okay, let's click this. No, this doesn't work now. No, it's weird. Okay. Concentrate. What else can I do?
Cold Sprue just followed.
If let's looking up. You're following corkscrew. Now he looks too angry. I think like no. But yeah, welcome Sacrifice. Maybe he should look exactly. This is like the camera, right? And then we have like the points. This work? It's actually a good idea, right? To like make a point where the camera is. This. Oops. I like the original model. Maybe we can just like point this more down. So something is off. Like these more. Because like they should be more in the center. Like the original more. This gets cross-eyed fast. Let's think about it later. Or not at all. We have this, and it's kind of like it looks like a ghost. What's this layer doing? So fun. This? Control. Okay. Guess like J is a bit far from my hand, I think. What if we make this out bigger? Yeah, I think that makes it a bit less chibi. Like it's still chibi. Oh, this needs also be stretched. Yeah, I think like we just need to like draw this very difficult pattern here, which is really hard to draw. Dang, I think I'm totally killing it here. Okay. That's all right. This is so difficult. I can do it. Not like be deified enough, right? Maybe there's like Musketeers fan that then says like, oh yeah, this is like the 1949 version of it, right? The Musketeers Otaku. Yeah, I think this it kind of works. I need to maybe put this in another layer and then smudge it a bit. This. Even naming the layers in French. And then I can like get this here. Oops. Here. Put it here. Put a bit like this. Would it be like here? Like here, right? Okay. How do we do this here? Maybe this here. Und the ears. Yeah, the ears must show, right? So maybe like the ears go through the head. Yeah, the idea is like the ears have holes. The head has holes for the ears. And how do we draw like fencing? Fencing start posts. Oh, I see. You don't even see the fingers. Or maybe you do. I will hold it like this. Oh, Nifo Umalo, welcome. It's really fun. And there's like the guard thingy. Want to make it foreshortened, but it's the point, right? Really good chemicals to become French. Yes. The thing is, somehow it doesn't have like any dynamic with it, right? Because like I cannot foreshorten it as much. Welcome, Mississippi Conservator. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. But I also need really food now. So I will soon get some food. Maybe let's quickly like add for this one like a face. But I'm not quite sure which character yet. Maybe a Krampus character? The thing is, I think like for like Kamui character, he's too timid for the pose probably, right? So how would it look? The character is just called Otta. Wait, it's not loading. Am I still streaming? I'm still streaming, right? Wait a second. What if it's like, what if it's a fondue? I guess that's also Swiss. But what if it's like just like a piece of cheese on there, right? Not even more French. No, it's just like too much. I think like with just one information that is like the fencing. Oh, maybe I could use that to make like a like swish, right? Like a swish. I like this. Should we color pick a movie that was made in the 40s? Was color invented there yet? I'm on a roll. Oh. Needs to be further down. Even further down. Needs to be even further down. Let's go. What's the son? Where the French fanboy arrives in France, they tell him the time Italy while pushing him back into the plane to Japan. What that happened? They just have my humor probably. I've never watched it. I know a lot of fans of it. Or like one person who's a fan. Something like that, right? Does this read as a cape even? I'm not sure. Looks like a snake kind of, right? Why does this part look like a snake? Doesn't like interfere with the... But yeah, let's just keep it for now. Oops. then we will use some metal here. Should be a bit darker than the glove, I think. Maybe on this. Like this. Oops. Maybe this can be like almost white again. Nice. And then for... Is this stripe here black? Almost, right? It's like a... kind of like... Maybe show it like this. I can say that this strip is like this black thing. You can see that in the inside there's also one. And then here it's shifted. Let me notice weird. Okay. And then the head. I want this color, right? I want this head. Probably not color pick so much, but still. This head. Lighter. A bit lighter, not too much lighter. And this I want a bit brighter, right? Brighter and more saturated. Maybe here I can like just delete all these things here. Because you can just see like the... like a round thing from here, right? Third strike, I like it. What's fourth strike? And thanks so much. I used the thing of like Earthbound for it. This year I want to delete, right? Like, and look better for like the 3Dness. Yeah, I think that's good. And now I need the character colors. Maybe the face is still too big. Hard to say, right? I guess like it's fine for now. Really quick coloring. Look, the eyebrows are more white than the brow, right? That was interesting. Okay. Nice. Bit light and in between, right? And this one here needs to be a bit less yellow, I think. Hmm. We have this and we have the scars, I guess, instead of the mouth. Eyes. Just like really like quick and dirty color picking this. What is card, huh? Welcome. Awesome grand. Welcome. Hope you're good. The thing is, I think like even like if like some anatomy things are not totally thought out, I think like the idea of the thing is good, right? It's probably the most important thing. Totally wrong. Should be like more. It's good. Wait a second. Image material. I have an idea. Picture. Euro. We can use this, I think. Right? Is the Arc de Triomphe or is it some other arc that's not named? Do it. I guess you cannot really see it. It says you always start the stream one way and end it completely different. What are you saying? We also did this. Still want to make a face, but also it's getting late. But look. Maybe Eiffel Tower would be better. The thing is, like, it's totally fine because there are like multiple things coming out of it, right? Eiffel. Team of Ladybug and Cat Noir, they can be 3 musketeers together, exactly. Okay, we have an F Voodoo Tower. F Voodoo Tower. F Voodoo Tower. That's perfect, right? And it was taken by someone of the trip, so thank you so much, the person who did this online. That's so great. That, like, people like just put the like pictures in the art store and it's like really easy with like knowing that you can like use it for free and stuff. Uransu. Assassin. Heike. But it's kind of funny that this is like a standard like Euro placeholder image in the software, right? We will see. Oh, okay. Nice, it's kind of as like a period movie feeling. Just need to like have more contrast. But how can I frame it? Also, why can I not rotate it? Can I not rotate it? I need to see like the arc, so maybe like if it's like this. Can they not like make the Eiffel Tower more horizontal, then I can easier use it? Yeah, something like this. Right. We'll call this one triceps practice. The picture of the Eiffel Tower visible through the Arc de Triomphe, but it's not possible. I feel like that's the peak of romanticizing France. Right. Exactly. It's like if you would be in Hollywood while also being in New York or something. I will also save this as French Moritaka. Monsieur, how do you say that? Moritaka. Monsieur. It's like right? Monsieur? Moritaka? Moritaka. Okay. I'm really sorry that I'm overdoing the French lapping today, but I'm having a great time. Also, we could maybe Monsieur Taka. Yes. We can try this here. Why does it always like... Duplicate, rasterize. Rasterize? No, it's normal. And now we can click on duplicate. Oh, wait a second, duplicate. Control J is like just like a too big shortcut. Merge, and then, or maybe not merge, but duplicate. Yeah, Control J is just like useless. It's like doing like Control 0. It's just like you have to do too much with your hand. And if it's possible, it's just like annoying. Oh, Ma is there. Welcome. Ohio. We are making French Moritaka. I can totally explain this totally random thing. Also, like with the triceps exercise here. But yeah, French Moritaka. We thought like, or like I thought, he is like practicing kendo, right? But what if he either he takes a school trip to France, or like has like a semester or like university in France, or maybe he traveled through a mysterious portal connecting different realms and ended up in France, right? God save us. Yes. Yeah, I'm French lapping, which is like doing as if I was be French. It's like otaku. No, it's like weebu for French. Frenchapoo? I'm not sure. French lapping. What did I want to do again? I know. I wanted to combine these things. Merge. And then duplicate it 300 more times. And then I can blur it with the lens blur. No, that's too high quality now. Thing is, you don't really see it much now, right? So like maybe just a bit. You can also do it really strong. But I guess like if it's too strong, I guess it still looks good. But then you don't see that it's like an Eiffel Tower, right? I've never seen that. Yes. I hope it's good. I hope people get it. I like how it makes like this like round things, right? Out, with. Out, with. Out, with. And then I will frame it. Alright, I have to frame it like this, right? Wait, it's really small somehow. But it's just like... I guess guess if I now crop it and then do it bigger, like it's relatively small, right? I love the background. It's so trashy, but in a good way, I think. Maybe it's hard to read. Also, maybe I just need to make it bigger. Ah, but if you make it bigger, then like the Eiffel Tower is different now. Okay, basically. Image resolution. Scale 2. No, scale 1.5. It's because it's like such a small character. So I don't not use that much space. I think that's good. And now I just need to improve the readability. Yes. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, French. I'm so sorry, the French. I love France. Okay. But I can also do the same with every other culture that I can stereotypize, I guess. Yeah, that makes like a nice like contrast thingy here. And then I just need like an outline for the dark parts. Maybe. With white. I didn't even use shading, but it's still relatively easy, I think. I don't want this. And Red Mage, welcome. Just a bit highlights. No highlight under the. There would be a big highlight here, right? Nice. Then maybe. Just really subtle. Nice. And we still haven't like added shadow, right? It's kind of like a sunny scene, so like relatively dark shadow. Guess I think that like from here. What like the original looks like. We can open it again with recent recipes. The original has, I guess like it mostly has like there, but I guess it's good to like show a bit. Yeah, that's nice, I think. How do you write this in katakana? I have no idea. Le is like le, or it's le. Le. Garde. Garde. But there's no right? So it's like re. Le. No. Oui. Re. Re. Like re. 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 Le la les. Les. They are less. What is the difference between les and le in French? How do you see le? Le. Oh, le is ru. Ru? I guess like I will just like use it here too. Okay. Ru. Facing down. Ru. Turn. On. Ru on. On, right? On. Karu. 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 Wie is like Karu for like small zu. Gar. Oh, I can just get the next page. Gar. I'm scared of the autocomplete, but like it's like just like a general dictionary, so it should be fine, right? Ga. I want to like make him like the, and then like he says it wrong. The database. Okay, like yeah, data center, data new. Yeah, it doesn't say delta runes, like I cannot be saving anything from you. Okay. Why is the yeah, maybe just like this. Maybe a bit smaller. This would be the Japanese text. Du ongar rude. Okay. This is plural. It's like saying le. Nice. Okay, basically, I think this is finished for now. Let's say it's finished for now. French Maritaka. That's like one drawing. And I will also like not keep on too long, but I'm having so much fun. I want to just try the way. This away. This away too. I want to like just like find a character, just like it's the last challenge. If that doesn't work out, then we still have like this giant win, right? But I'm so proud of this part here. Okay. Make this part white because it looks like kind of like it makes it more 3D. Okay. Yeah, which Osamu character should we like use for this? Like one that has a tank top? And I think if I draw Kamuya, we'll get a lot of points maybe. But I think it's kind of hard to draw from the side. I don't see a lot of official art from the side, right? I think this is the closest to the side. Yeah. Which is also really dynamic, right? But let's just crop out the... Wait a second. Probably need to show this, right? Just like a normally clothed wrestler. This could go very wrong. Pipeline. Your French attack is so cute. Thanks so much. This is him in France. Maybe make this a bit lighter. But I like the dark. Maybe like... But I don't like this green here. Not a better green. I like this more. This may be easier to read. Let's check with the color blindness setting. Like grayscale setting. Is this easier to read? Yeah. But I think like it's still both is possible. So I think it's fine. We'll save this again. Let's try to draw him, but here. So does it mean like this is also too small? Probably, right? Like when I don't have the ruler bar. It's too small, right? That's why I struggled with the like line thingies, because it's like so small. This. Then it's 2200. Yeah, that's fine. Let's see. to the original tool. It's like looks too angry. No, this is one of those characters that moves of online images. I see. I mean, like, I don't see. I'm sure what you mean. Anime hair. This year will be bigger, right? Because it's on our facing side. Need him to not be too angry. I feel like how like his face ends, right? Shouldn't look too angry. Just look forward. And it's like he's battling someone, but he's not battling. we can make the eye a bit bigger. I think maybe we can. Somehow we. I'm not sure what about it. Maybe because it's like no mouth? Maybe because it's... I have no mouth right yet, but it totally reminds me of this manga, right? I haven't read it, but like I know someone, like first episode, but like something is the same on these things. Maybe it's because like the hairline makes the same as the headband. But it's not something that I'm totally going for. Doesn't have like something like this. How much are you going to stream? What does it mean? Oh, just like a bit doodling around here. I will not finish this drawing here. But just getting the motivation I got from finishing this. Ooh. The headband, right? Yeah, I think like the bangs and the headband kind of have the same... purpose or something. I should just put the headband more down. Like, okay. Sounds right. That's definitely not right. Not so close to the eyes, maybe. But like because they're like looking more down. Right, that's a great fix. At least it makes like the muzzle more. But why does he look like a Sonic character? Kind of looks like a Sonic character. Not like of Sonic Underground. I'm not sure why. We can show like the muscle shape more of this. Nose is so simple, it looks like a Sonic nose, right? Okay, that's a good point. Try to make another nose. I think like he's like... something... The original reference has more chin, right? Something is really bad about this. Maybe it needs to be more down? And this is also wrong. This line is also really wrong. Let's redraw it. Something like that. No. 3, 4, 5. What are these things here? I mean, like, things like, kind of like nuance of face and eyes, it's like, I can totally, like, figure that something out, right? But exactly this. Totally not something like that's, like, totally a breaking point. I need him to, like, kind of look like tense, but not mean. Just give him a Moomin face. Nice. Nice. And what other thing can I do? Looks too angry. Bring you there, yeah? Just for experimentation, right? You have like all this real estate here. Experiment with all of this, right? Amateur. But I can figure that out sometime. Do something like that, right? Perfect. Not at all. I still like this. I can figure it out some other time. Basically, I'm mostly happy with it. It's also getting late, so like I totally like what the date of the stream. And Cat Mortician, welcome. Maybe it's also just proportions. paws. What? Normally I don't use that. But there's the mesh transformation. Just fine for it. Now he looks kind of like a character from Fist of the North Star. Hello. Maybe something like this, like more here. Hmm. We can fix these small things. Maybe it's also that like here, basically like the maybe we can even do this thing where it's like this kind of shape, right? Or like not this kind of shape, but like it should be like these things are parallel, right? Something like that. So like maybe oh, that's a good idea, I think. Sad. So I guess it's because of the eyebrows. I'm not sure, but it's definitely something, a nice angle where I can like experiment more. And the muscle shape, right? Okay. Anyways, let's continue this sometime. Yeah, let's just like put it here. This is kind of like another angle, so like it, I think, makes the pose a bit weaker. Maybe we can just like do something. Let's get it up a bit. Doesn't have to be finished. Yeah, I think that's good. I like the 3D-ness that it makes here randomly with this run streak, right? Yes. So let's get the giveaway. Looks kind of sad. Looks too sad, I think. Der eyes are too sad. I'm gonna make the eyes less sad. Yes. That's like a more secret knowledge, or like not secret knowledge, but like the thing is like I drew the eyes here kind of like comic-y, where they like kind of have the same angle, right? You try to like maybe just dot eyes. The good old dot eyes. When in doubt, draw dots. Exactly. Maybe these eyelashes. Yeah, but I'll figure it out. But not today. This. Yeah, I think at least like then now it's not like uncanny. Nice. If I put this on, that's so much, right? Should not break to not look like muscle. Like I'm losing like the chin as a muscle. Oops. Okay, anyways. that's it for today. Thanks so much, and I need some food now. So we did this scuba, and this we did. Checkpoints I can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 7. Also like, because of course the focus to be really close to like this thing, right? So, oh, everyone's artist now. Welcome, and yes. Being here. Yeah, I had so much fun. So like I kind of like streamed longer than I planned because I was so much in the zone because of all of you. So thank you all so much. It was really great. And yeah, we also have like, I think like if he would like attack someone, he would do 0 damage, but he's doing his best. And this. I like the dot eyes now. But yeah, I will post this sometime. But yeah, I will check who to rate now, and then I will get so much food. But yeah, thanks also for being here, and also thanks so much, also like all the new people here too. Thanks so much. And I also have a YouTube channel, and all the VODs from before are also on the YouTube channel. So like, if you want to see how I drew 1 year before, which is totally different, then you can check that out. It's kind of like, I don't want to, I will never delete like the old VODs because it's like, kind of like artist journey, right? Rated channel. And I will, rate now Ascalon Arts. Just 18 plus, like just for the people who can join. But I think he's drawing some Final Fantasy XIV commission. That's cool. But yeah, I really need to get food now. Anyways, bye bye. And Moritaka and beefy tricep study of Kamui. Okay, let's go. Bye bye everyone. Have a good night and a good day. Oyasumi, good night, good tonight. Good morning, ohayo. 1 second. Buenas noches. No, that's not French. Bonne nuit. Bonne nuit. Okay.